Hello, welcome to the Forced Pyramid Podcast. Today I wanted to talk about news and media. It's more prevalent now than ever that the media is being controlled by government and foreign entities and billionaires and what have you. So you really got to be careful with what you watch and what you read online. A lot of the major news outlets are definitely being controlled. Just to give an example, recently, in the last few days, Trump has invaded and kidnapped Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. Well, if you look online, it sounds like the U.S. has made an attack and extradited Nicolas Maduro on XYZ charge. What they've left out is that he did not get congressional approval, which is required to do anything foreign, any type of foreign invasion. It has to be approved by Congress. And he just totally circumvented that. And all the news is very quiet, hush hush. And if they are talking about it, they're kind of framing it in the way that we did the right thing. And in this case, we did not do the right thing. I'm not saying Nicolas Maduro is a good person or that he's doing good things, but there is a proper way of doing things following international law, even the United States law. So you got to be really careful what you look at and listen to and watch online, because there's a lot of people trying to spin it the way that either Trump wants it to be, or foreign interests or billionaires. And it's really hard to know unless you broaden the amount of news that you consume. I suggest that you go find an independent source. For me, I use Kyle Kalinski's Secular Talk. I also use the Breaking Points podcast. I go on a drop site. Mediaite is a good one. There's a bunch of them out there, and I'll leave them in the description. But you really got to be careful what you're consuming as far as news and media, because I heard the headline that this happened, and literally nobody's talking about it, and it seems like it's no big deal, just a normal another day of the week. And it's alarming, very alarming. This guy, Trump, whether you're Republican or Democrat, it should not matter. At this point, he is just out of control and not following any laws, any norms that this country has done for the last couple hundred years. I mean, he's just totally destroying everything, and the news media is going along with it like it's just a normal day. Oh, we've attacked this country and extradited. No, no, no. Invasion, illegal invasion and kidnapping is what happened. And they're going to hold him in New York to put on trial? What does that even mean? He should be in international court if he is going to be held to trial for charges that make no sense at all. And the other thing that's kind of crazy is that this guy, he actually tried to make a deal with the Trump regime, because that's what it is. It's a regime, not an administration. A regime. He actually tried to make a deal. Maduro tried to make a deal with Trump, and they didn't like it. They just want to get rid of him. They ignored it, denied it. And his deal was that he would walk away. And they don't like it. They don't want to do it. So it just looks like they did what they wanted to do. And the news is very wishy-washy on it. But that's just an example. Like, I'm not trying to make this video about Trump or about Venezuela, but that's just the hot topic that has been going around lately, because it just happened. But it made me really think about making this video. You really got to be careful what you're looking at, what you're listening to, what you're reading. Because a lot of fake stuff is out there. Like Trump used to say fake news, but he would say it when they were talking about him in a way he didn't like. There always has been, but lately it's been worse and worse and worse. You go online, it's like nothing bad's happening, but you know that everything bad is happening. And like I said, I'll leave a couple links to what I watch or what I suggest you read. Um, it's okay to still obviously use the main corporate media like CNN, Fox News, whatever. Just make sure you are not going with just one and you fact check what they're talking about, because a lot of the headlines, they're just there to get clicks, or they're there to kind of mask what's actually going on, kind of redirect. Um, I've noticed a lot of the Fox News ones, there's just like a joke what they're trying to say. It's not even close to actual reality. So I don't suggest watching or listening to Fox News. I know a lot of older people like to, but I'm not trying to hate on them, but it is really just not actual news. And CNN isn't really either lately. It's not Democrat versus Republican. It's just what is the truth. That's what matters, right? I don't care if this was Biden doing this. I would be still the same concern and anger about it. It has nothing to do with what party you're in. I know that we're divided a lot right now, and Democrat versus Republican. I'm more of an independent because I really don't agree with what the Democrats want either. Um, Obviously, they're, in my opinion, better than Republican only because of what Trump has done. I mean, before that, it was basically Democrat was, as Kyle Kalinske says, a diet Republican is a Democrat. So it was diet Republican versus Republican. Now it's, I don't even know. It's just all fucked up. So just be careful what you're watching, what you're listening to, and what people are saying. You got to fact check things as best as you can. Don't just go by a headline. Try to read through it. I know a lot of them is very long, but try to read through and see what they're saying. And if it doesn't make sense, look for another source and try to compare the two. It's very crucial to do that. I even do that with the ones I watch. I'll go to corporate media and see what they're saying versus what the people I watch say. And there's a lot of similarities, but then they miss the actual like punchline. They try to like hide the ball on the corporate media side versus the independent media. But there are some independent media that is just terrible. Like Joe Rogan is just the worst. Don't watch him. He used to be really good, and then I don't know what happened to him. Too many hits in the head, I guess. He became just crazy person. I don't understand it. So, yeah, just watch what you're looking at and reading and listening to, and just keep a keen eye on that. And I'll leave the news sites that I look at in the description below. Thank you.